In 1935, Wartburg College came to Waverly, Iowa, and so did Knights men's basketball. That was 75 years ago. After a successful first season with a tri-state title, the men would struggle during the next decade and a half under 5 different coaches. Finally, after another coaching staff change, the Orange and Black won their first Iowa Conference title in the 1951-1952 season. In 1965, men's basketball at Wartburg College would change forever with a new face, Louis Buzz Levick. Coach Buzz Levick led the team to 14 conference titles in his 3 decades on the bench, becoming the winningest coach in Wartburg men's basketball history. Levick hung up his whistle in 1993, and current men's head coach Dick Paith took over in 1997. Thus far, Paith has led the Knights to the program's 20th conference title and 1,000th win. Last weekend, the program celebrated 75 years of excellence, including now 21 conference titles, a conference and school record, and more than 1,100 wins, allowing the program to be the fastest in Iowa Conference history to 1,000 or more victories. There was a ceremony during the halftime of the men's game against the Buena Vista Beavers on Saturday, honoring past players. 66 players from 6 generations came to Levick Arena on Saturday to celebrate 75 years of men's basketball.
To come back out here after halftime and listen to these people be announced, this is a history of Wartburg basketball. And then after everybody's announced, to be able to run through the former players, the alums, and it was a great feeling for our guys, and I know very special for myself.
At the end of the day, the Knights were able to come up with a win after a second half that turned into quite a battle.
It's so special, I can't even tell you how special it is.
Although the program had a humble start, it has definitely left a lasting legacy at Wartburg College. Going inside the numbers for Sports Night, I'm Shelby Granath.
It was an exciting night, a great crowd, great atmosphere, special evening for Wartburg College and Wartburg football.
That's what Coach Willis had to say 10 years ago. The date was September 1st, 2001, and the Knights had just played and won their first game at Walston Hoover Stadium. The name of the stadium came from Wartburg Board of Regents members Gary and Donna Hoover and Gary's uncle, Marv Walston. After 100,000 square feet of field turf was installed in July of 2001, Coach Willis and the Knights were ready to hit the gridiron running, and they have not looked back since. The Knights have won 45 home games in just over 9 seasons. On September 10, 2011, Wartburg celebrated the 10-year anniversary of Walston Hoover Stadium as the Gusties from Gustavus Adolphus came to town. After a long battle, the Knights came out ahead in this one, winning 26-21.
It's certainly nice to get a win on a special night like this, but we talked about before the game our streak of 10 consecutive wins and home openers, so we obviously don't want to lose that streak.
With their win over the Gusties, the Knights moved to 7-0 in their home openers under the lights in the Walston Hoover era.
It's fun to celebrate the successes that we've had at Walston Hoover Stadium and thank the people that have made this facility possible, and fun to play against a quality opponent in that type of atmosphere.
For the fans, Walston Hoover may just seem like another football stadium, but for the players, it's much more.
It was incredible getting to go out there, run out on an amazing field with some great facilities, with a great supporting fan base behind you each and every game. The place is always filled with Wartburg alumni, fans, and family.
It's our home field. We love it here. It's awesome coming out here with all the guys. We put in a lot of effort. Come out here on Saturdays and it's payday.
It's not a huge college and it's not a huge stadium, but it's sure packed each and every game, and it's pretty exciting to play in front of all those fans.
Reporting for Sports Night, I'm Shelby Granath. Jennifer Walker has been the volleyball coach at Wartburg for 14 years now. Walker came to Wartburg in 1998 from Olivet College in Michigan, where she was the volleyball and softball coach. On September 30th, 2011, Coach Walker reached a milestone as a coach, 300 career wins. The celebration continued on October 4th when she earned her 300th win at Wartburg.
It's a great milestone, but when you're coaching, as long as I've coached, the focus is never on me. It's always on my athletes. And so for me to get the focus was a little bit odd, but it was very nice. They got me a cake. I was so excited. But it was a fun night.
And for the players, it was an exciting night as well.
I felt pretty honored, and we were surprised. Coach Rosell came up to us and said, "Oh, we have a cake for a 300th win." I feel honored to be a part of that with Coach Walker.
Although these special wins are rare, Coach Walker says they are very enjoyable when they do come around.
It's nice. It reminds you how long you've been doing it, how old you're getting. But I think it speaks highly more of the program than of my coaching ability.
Coach Walker is very happy to be at Wartburg, where she is surrounded by other supportive coaches.
I think it's more of a group feeling than maybe some athletic departments have, where maybe volleyball doesn't like football because they're during the same season and there's animosity there, and we just don't have that at Wartburg. It's been wonderful. Wartburg's been a great fit.
Our most happy memory, thine the spirit we love best, thine is in the east or west, as you sing with loyalty, Wartburg College, hail to thee.
Reporting for Sports Night, I'm Shelby Granath.